You're now tuned in with Papa Los,
Q Man.
and this is another episode of 15 Minutes or Less.
And today's topic is about transgender and transsexual individuals. Transgenders is just all mental. They can have the biological parts and mentally or emotionally feel that they are a female.
Right.
And transgender, transsexual
Right.
is that they can biologically change their body parts and who they are. So that means that a female can change her body parts to a male body part.
Right.
Okay, and a male can do the same, vice versa.
Vice versa.
Okay. The first question I'm gonna hit with you today, guys, is: would you agree with your son or daughter to become transgender at a young age, 13, 14, 12, 11? I mean, how do you feel about that?
All right. So, first off, it's a very controversial topic to start off with, but to go into the question how I feel about it, honestly, I don't want my kids around this type of information or understanding of life. I really want this to be a transgression, in our society. Uh,
I mean, explain transgression.
Transgression is something that a terrible time that people go through. I'm not saying any of this to hurt anybody's feelings or nothing like that, but I think this is something that we shall pass by. And for the sake of my son's feelings
Mm-hmm.
and his understanding,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't with none of this shit. I ain't with. That's just my standpoint on it.
I mean, okay, I agree. I mean, I agree with you saying, like, don't be with it. I honestly, I wouldn't know what to do if my son and my daughter came to me and told me, "Hey, Dad, I identify,
Right.
my princess.
Right.
Come to me and tell me I identify as a male now."
Right.
You know, I wouldn't even know what to say or do. Honestly, I don't even know if I would agree with it at that moment. I don't think I would, because if it come to me at that point in time and she tells me I want to be a male, then I'll be like, "Do you understand what a woman is?"
Yeah. You want to take that power away?
Yeah, like, women are very strong. Like,
Right.
would you really sit there and change your gender or change how you feel about yourself
Because of what?
you see?
Right. Yeah. Nah.
Because I don't believe that you understand what a woman is. Let me show you how to be a woman.
Right.
Let me show you how a woman's supposed to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's stuff I would do.
Most of the time, a woman that's been treated in the proper way wouldn't have this confusing fixation of who they are. Same thing with men. I can't put myself in a position to feel or understand exactly what these people feel, but I know what's right and what's wrong, and I'm just trying to keep moving in the right direction when it comes to my kids. I think I'm blabbering on too much and saying the
Nah,
same
you're
shit.
not. I mean, you're not saying the same shit, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, man, you guys can do what you guys want to do with y'all kids, but we're not with that, man. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna try to teach my child first how to be a woman or how to be a man, and
Right.
just be in their life.
And being themselves.
Yeah, and show them to love themselves for
Right.
who they are and what God gave them.
Right.
So let's just that's what I'm on. But at the end of the day, just do what you gotta do. You guys do what you guys want to do. But we're gonna love our children the way they were brought to us.
In the right way. And we're going to accept our kids however they come. On the back end, I will say, if there was this type of stumble with my relationship in my kids, I wouldn't disown my kids, or I'll try not to make them feel some type of way. But the heat is on if we ever get in that kitchen. You heard me. But
Right about that.
But yeah, that still goes to say that I still love my kid regardless of the outcome.
Well, shoot, man. Y'all just get in the comments and just relate to us on that question, because, I mean, that's a very powerful question. The second question, man. Would you let your child start the transsexual process at 16 years old?
At 16 years old?
16 years old. I mean, because now the kids at 16 years old are able to take the pills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they want to be a male, or they want to be a female, take the testosterone out their body and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To biologically try to transition them into being a female.
Right. Shit
So
crazy.
would you let your child start that process? I mean, me, I would tell them, hey, wait till you're 18 till you fully understand who you are, and
Right.
then you pay for that.
Right.
You go get your own health insurance
I'm
and
not
you
even
take care of that.
encouraging the behavior.
No.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna try to get the standpoint across that everything was created for a reason. Everything on you is on you for a reason. I'm gonna try to establish that understanding before
We get to that point.
I'm just accepting the fact that at 16 he trying to take some pills or anything like that. I think that's what, like I said before, the breakdown coming to parenting. If you don't have right parenting, then it's gonna be other stuff that
That teach your child.
becomes a problem for your child,
Mm-hmm.
or takes your child understanding and twist it a different way than what yours is because you wasn't there to express your understanding. So yeah.
I mean, 16 years old is a very young age to understand who you are
Right.
and what you want to do in life, honestly.
Right.
I mean, I would personally tell my child, okay, hey, once you turn 18, get you a job, get your own health insurance, because I learned growing up,
Right.
and I know you learned the same.
Right.
Once you get something that's yours,
You appreciate it.
you appreciate it more.
Right.
So if they go and get the money to do everything they need to do on their own, then okay, I commend that. You took the responsibility, you understand it, you know what you're getting yourself
Right.
into. It won't just be a trend, because I remember when I was 16,
Right.
I was in different trends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
What
started
had-
that tight jeans stuff, but it wasn't tight to where you wanted to put lashes on with it.
Yeah, like
So-
what we had, sagging pants, big shirts,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, fitty caps all the time.
But it wasn't this
Like,
bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I would make them pay for that stuff.
Right.
Dude. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, how also, man, staying on a 16-year-old, I mean, at 16 years old, some of them have, in certain states, they had the right to just go from being in a male sport to a female sport in high school. I mean, how would you feel if your daughter at 16 years old or 17 years old had played track, ran track
Right.
her entire high school or her entire life, and she worked hard and that's what she wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Tell me she number 4th in the state,
Right.
and now you got a transsexual woman or female
Mm-hmm.
that comes in that was a male, but now she's transsexual female.
Right.
She still has the male biological, like she's biologically strong.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell him send his ass back.
I mean,
That ain't nobody's daughter. That's why I'm gonna have to talk to the ref or something, cause
because you get out there and hurt your child,
Right.
because they're way stronger. Males are biologically stronger than females
right.
out the womb.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I personally wouldn't feel good about my daughter. What does she play? My daughter played soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer's a very physical sport.
Right.
My daughter got out there and played soccer, and then there's a transsexual male out there that's knocking her around.
Elbows to the chin.
I mean, knocking her around. I mean, that is ridiculous, man. I would be infuriated.
Oh, man.
I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do, dude.
Right. Nah, so to conclude that statement, not with the schools approving the fact. So to conclude that statement, I'm just totally against the idea of our kids integrating transgender with regular sex when it comes to sports because of the agenda that is kind of forcing onto us. So I gotta say that I don't agree with it, man. It's just not. It's not up to standards. It's not.
I don't think
not
it's safe.
qualified.
I don't think it's safe. Like, I don't think it's safe for my daughter.
Right.
I don't think it's safe at all. Like, if I have a daughter, man, she's my princess, dude.
Right.
I don't want her to go out there and get hurt by something that can be avoided
But if you
because a
got your daughter in
transsexual female.
sports,
I mean,
That's
okay,
a tough,
yes.
tough
She
daughter already.
she get out there and she get hurt. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's an all woman sports, right?
Mhm.
That's fine. But if you got a transsexual female out there, I'm definitely gonna take her out of that conference
Yeah.
and put her in a different conference.
Yeah.
I would literally just take her from the school and put her in a different school if they're not going to change that rule.
Mhm.
Because I don't want my kids to get hurt. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, I'm appalled. Like,
Right.
I mean, really, like, moms, dads, like, if y'all seeing this right now, like, do y'all agree with this?
Right.
Like, do y'all
What-
agree with
what do y'all
allowing
think?
transsexual females to enter your daughter's sport and have the potential to really harm them, like that's one thing I can't get with.
Right.
Um, so that's it. This is 15 minutes or less, and obviously
You don't want to talk about marriage?
that's the second.
That's the second video?
Yeah.
We can squeeze that in here. We got 5 more minutes.
Nah, it was the second video.
Alright, that's cool. So that was the first episode of 15 Minutes or Less. We really appreciate you guys coming in and enjoying this time with us. We ask that you like, share, and comment. Make sure you hit the notification button so you get the updates whenever we post. We're gonna try to get you the videos once a week, and then if we can get enough commentary on it, we probably come like twice a week, 3 times a week to you. But we're gonna be pretty consistent with this. Once again, thank you. We out. 15 minutes or less, baby.
Yes, sir.